There's the whistle. Out towards the flank. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez spreads it towards the left. Towering header! And that's been levered clear. Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. Hazard going through. Ter Stegen is typically well positioned. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Kante plays it out to the flank. And it's got through. And the finish! And he's done it!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Suarez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you...
Can he put it away? Oh, that is an awful miss.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Aimed long and direct. Chance to shoot. It's Luis Suarez! Sticks it away! And already they're looking to run away with it.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Barcelona get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Into the channel. Dembele is desperately calling for it out. Can he score? And more! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to it.
Messi! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Defender's on the back foot, right through the middle. He's off on a marauding run. Shot at goal! Oh, denied at the last.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
So a quick word on the opposition. How are they going to try and win this one?
Absorb and counter is their modus operandi, and when they break, they hit teams with everything they've got.
Looking to force his goes for goal! And the counter is on. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Fabregas goes long. Done very well to intervene. Danger averted for now. Luis Suarez. He's picked him out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Attempts to play it through. Barcelona get it back again. Dembele lofted into the middle. No, no way through there. And it's Coutinho. Gorgeous control there. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Cut out in the nick of time. Kovacic plays it forward. Hazard tries lifting it over. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Oh, they could break here. And the first half is done. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Barcelona dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, and there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Breaks on here. Giroud. It's Giroud! A real chance to break. Fabregas does well to read it and intercepts. Piqué gets it back. Luis Suarez. Can he finish? He scores! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Barcelona totally rampant here. Jordi Alba goes looking. And that's a throw-in.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
He'll hit it! Oh, almost a sixth!
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Busquets tries to get it forward quickly. Vidal. Dembele has a swing at it! And he's missed it.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Hazard. He's got away. Hazard! He's put his foot right through that one.
Hazard worked a lovely solo run and effort, Peter. He should go solo again for me.
Defending was strong and firm. Well played, he saw that coming. TT cuts it out. PK. This is promising. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Plays it through. Timely intervention. Vidal. Dembele looking to get on the end of this. Vidal tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
TT does well there, alert. Now it's Messi. Can he dig out a shot? He's gone for it! Is the shot on? And they've got it back as soon as shoots! Jordi Alba, aimed long and direct. And now they can launch a counter. Conte. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. He'll have a dip! No, that's just wide.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Kante battles to win it back. And it's Rakitic. Jorginho. Hazard. PK sticks in a foot to win it back. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Luis Suarez. Could move up a gear here. It's Dembele! And that has flown over. Sergio Busquets. And it's Luis Suarez. Suarez, the hat-trick hero. It's come loose. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Out wide to the right. Jordi Alba. Is there any support? He might not need it. Forward it goes. Hit long and direct. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's a brilliant interception. The final whistle. Barcelona enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make...
Always what you did, always what you said. Love is just a number going round your head. Yeah, it's just a game, everything's okay. Put it in your pocket for another rainy day. And it's always what you want and you always want a chance. Never gave me nothing but a cold hard glance. You're calling for some time, time is what you need. Needing me for nothing but the air I breathe. So show me the way, it may be delayed. I won't stop, behave, I'm so sick of running away. Like a kid with a video game, spinning to the wheel on the words you say.
Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here. And the match that follows. Great leap! Good delivery, no joy.
Paris Saint-Germain can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Play for a throw. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Semedo goes looking. Drexler with a delicate ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, you'll have to practice a little more patience before deciding to run. It can make all the difference.
Thiago Silva cuts it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Dembele floats one over. And now the breakaway. And he's made certain that won't get through. And has put a stop to that. Vidal. Barcelona get it back again. And help's available out wide. Dinked in. Di Maria showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. Drexler plays it forward. Loose ball, who's going to get there? TT positions himself well and cuts it out. Plays it out to the wing. Well weighted. Nelson Semedo. And it's Messi. He spotted the run and played him through.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Looks to clip it forward. It's Luis Suarez! And the ball's come out. In for the pieces. Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Meunier. Dinks one in. Cut out in the nick of time. Drexler gets into the right position to intercept. Di Maria is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Going through, towering header! Messi, so who's he picking out? Messi! This could fall anywhere! throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Di Maria goes long. Offside? Yes, it is. And that's been won straight back. And Messi! And he's there to cut it out. Neymar. PK does well to read it and intercepts. He's left his man. Messi. Tries to get it forward quickly. We hit half-time, so both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. The midway point of the game.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford...
Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus. Oh, and they couldn't have had a worse start to the second half, Peter. The captain has to pick himself up now, never mind his teammates.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Clears it out of harm's way. It's Di Maria. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And the weighted pass. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Cavani with a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cavani sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Aimed low and direct. Now it's Neymar. No way through there.
Nelson Semedo simply had to make that count, and he did it with some...
The shot's on! They've done it! Cavani with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
He's got away, and he's cut it out. Up to meet it! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Done very well to intervene. Gets it upfield. That's a decent ball. Going through. Can he put it away? In it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Neymar. Well read, he sorted that out.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Chooses to go back. He's had a go! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement and the execution were top drawer.
Barcelona grab a... Can he score? They've scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, no question now as to who is in control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Shoots! What about it? Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
He's left his man. Vidal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Suarez goes looking. Dembele. He's got the ball glued to his feet. It's Dembele! That is faded wide. Daniel Alves. It's Di Maria. Mbappe. He's looked long this time. Di Maria is desperately calling for it out wide. Neymar with a shot! He's put it wide. And that's it. Barcelona, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge of your...
Broken, bruised and burned, but the lessons never learned. Twisted, tied and turned, but I like the way it hurts. I don't know what to do with myself right now. I can't think about nobody else right now. I give you loving, you give me nothing, till I'm black and blue inside. You keep me falling, but I'm going all in, 'cause I still want you tonight. Oh yeah, 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 broken, bruised and bare, but I fight because I care. And though I'm scarred and scared, no one but you can get me there. I don't know what to do with myself right now.
Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing around the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will.
It shapes the shoots!
Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Suarez sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it. And a header!
He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Gundogan tries to get it forward quickly. Sane looking to get on the end of this. Well intercepted, really well tuned in. Breaks on here. Going through. Cut out in the nick of time. Messi looking to shoot. Dembele. An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
Well, this team is at their best, Peter, when on the counter-attack. They have the personnel to work it in devastating fashion.
The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Aimed long and direct. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Dembele takes control of it and he's on the move. It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Barcelona! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Crowd calling for him to shoot. And the shot! Sané. He's gone for it! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
He's got away. Messi. Dembele hits it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Delph positions himself well and cuts it out. Sané. Semedo plays it forward. Promising cross. Luis Suarez. Forward it goes. And that's sprayed out wide. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Mahrez looking to run onto it. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It is a corner, good chance. Gets up to head it! Oh, taken with style. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well weighted. Gabriel Jesus. He's left his man. Now can he score? Vidal goes looking. And it's Mahrez. Piqué plays it forward. Mahrez. Silva. Some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
Forward it goes. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez going through. He'll have a dip! He's delivered all right! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just... And we've reached half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. Luis Suarez! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Luis Suarez. Fernandinho. Gundogan. Oh, good interception. Fernandinho. That is as far as they're going to go. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's been taken shot at goal! He scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And it's Sané. Gabriel Jesus goes up and over. Nice nicely measured pass. Oh, flags up, he must have been offside.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
And it's got through. He's in space and looking for options. Mahrez. It's a brilliant interception. Vidal can hoist it clear. Plays a clever pass. Messi. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? He's got away. Luis Suarez. Dembele shoots. Oh, the ball's come loose. The ball's loose and he's after it. Gundogan tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Vidal tries lifting it over, and he's there to cut it out. Now it's Messi. Over to the left. Gabriel Jesus. Well positioned to make that interception. And out to safety. It's Fernandinho. Back into the middle. Busquets does well to read it and intercepts. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, he's broken through. Has a swing at it. And the follow-up. That really should have hit the net.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Nelson Semedo. Aimed long and direct. Semedo needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Chance! He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front.
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Barcelona are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And now they can launch a counter. Gabriel Jesus, he's had a goal! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
That's a great response though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's hoisted clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's the through ball. Room for a shot. Has a hit! In it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He snaffles his foot, goes for goal! The goalkeepers to claim. Tries to stroke it through. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Messi gets flagged offside. Laporte. Stones. He's made certain that won't get through. Suarez plays it out to the wing. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's left his man. Stones. And that's been won straight back. It's one! And with that, the final whistle. Barcelona claim victory here, and on balance they were worth it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona were very impressive here, Peter. The back...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. It's Luis Suarez! That is a great ball, but not a great finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Now it's Lacazette. Arsenal are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
Possession is one thing, but when you can move the ball as quickly as they can in tight areas, the game becomes beautiful.
Well weighted. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hector Bellerin. It's Ozil. Lacazette. Played out to the right. And he's has a hit! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Lacazette is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And a header! And the ball's come out!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Played into space out wide. Messi. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Coutinho. That intervention was very necessary. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Messi. A chance! Has a swing at it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Aubameyang. Vidal is very much switched on to make that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, surely that deserved better.
I think that defence will be feeling mightily relieved now. They were really saved by some poor finishing then.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. It's Aubameyang.
Aubameyang really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
He's left his man. Up for the header. He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Barcelona got the shots on! Yes! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery...
And Aubameyang! He scored! They're back within reach! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Out to the left it goes. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Murphy tries to get it forward quickly. Lacazette. It's out for a goal kick. Coutinho plays it forward. Messi's cross. Coutinho.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Aimed low and direct. Goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Had a shot! Good strike, quite an alarm. Towering header! Goal! And the lead is extended still further. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Shakes the shoots! No mistake! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning...
Luis Suarez! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station. Going for goal! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
The fact that they're a very hard tackling team can make them exploitable. Others will play on that aggression to get them in trouble.
Cristiano Ronaldo, well intercepted, really well tuned in. Matuidi. Out wide to the right, and the counter is on. Shots on! Is it in? Deflected! Benatia tries to get it forward quickly. It's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Dybala, he's picked him out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pjanic plays it forward. Suarez desperately wants to get on the end of this. Well positioned to make that interception. Oh, good interception. Matuidi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's left his man. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Matuidi has got himself a free kick. Off target.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Nelson Semedo. And it's Messi. Going through. Messi. Drills one in.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
He's got away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! The breakthrough strike.
Cristiano Ronaldo showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Sergio Busquets. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Point-blank header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
He's pinged one through here. Gets into some space. And it's hoisted clear. Well, they can break here. And that has put paid to that. Luis Suarez. He's had a shot! No mistake!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Cuadrado encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chiellini cuts it out. Vidal. That's the through ball. Chesney can claim that. And it's Luis Suarez. He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. Flippers on the back foot. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Busquets. There is the half-time whistle. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. The action has already resumed here. Dybala tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Cristiano Ronaldo, he's got away. Ronaldo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Out to the left it goes. Chiellini positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Pjanic. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's left his man. Hits one! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Good clearance and very necessary. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, there's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. Barcelona take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's been one straight back. It's gone a long way up and away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Aimed long and direct.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Douglas Costa. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexandro. Rakitic goes looking, dashing forward at pace. Bonucci does well there, alert. And it's been taken straight back. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Vidal, it's a promising ball. Oh, great ball! Quadrado. And he's made certain that won't get through. Rakitic goes up and over.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
A real chance to break.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Dembele looking to run onto it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Dybala.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pjanic spreads it towards the left. Cut out in the nick of time.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still...
Just the goalkeeper to... And Messi! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able...
Is it in? He's scored! And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on. This could be rather exciting.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. As for the opponents, anything noteworthy on the tactical front?
Absorb and counter is their modus operandi, and when they break, they hit teams with everything they've got.
Going through. Aimed long and direct. Busquets is very much switched on to make that. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Partey tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Griezmann, and he's surging through. Busquets goes looking. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's away.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Cut out in the nick of time. Jordi Alba gets into the right position to intercept. Costa. It's a loose ball. Forward it goes. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's made sure that that won't get through. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's through the middle. Face Dembele! That is a great ball, but not a great finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Well weighted. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Vidal. There has been just the early goal here, and it's one. He's had a shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Jimenez just brushed off the ball there. He's away. It's Luis Suarez. They've scored. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not?
He's gone for it! And it's there! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Barcelona take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned.
Luis Suarez! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Suarez really drove at the heart of that defence. Incisive, quick, but not clinical.
Up to meet it! And oh! Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it high. Godin. Koke plays it forward. Messi. Suarez plays it out to the flank. He's played him through. Just the goalkeeper. He's had a go! This could fall anywhere. Stefan Savic. Done very well to intervene.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Godin. A buccaneering run from the defender. And it's Felipe. And he's cut it out. Dembele. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Barcelona, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're already into the second period. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Felipe, aimed long and direct. Now it's Costa. Plays a clever pass. Nice little chip. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Barcelona get it back again. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Jimenez did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Sergio Busquets. And help's available out wide. Vidal. Decent ball. Great leap! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough. Koke. Costa tried to play it through.
Diego Costa clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries to get it forward quickly. No way through there. Nelson Semedo plays it long. Semedo needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Diego Costa.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Nicely measured pass. It's Luis Suarez! He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Barcelona tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Nelson Semedo. Dembele. Played out to the right. He's found his man. He's got it. Messi! It's there! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Barcelona totally rampant here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Sergio Busquets with a long pass. It's Luis Suarez! He's put his foot right through that one.
Barcelona know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Griezmann looking to play it into the box. Looking to dink it in. And through to the goalkeeper. Referee has just said play on. And that's been won straight back. He's played him through. Luis Suarez has a pop! Okay. Now it's Griezmann. Nelson Semedo. Into the last 5 minutes. Semedo goes looking. Godin does well to read it and intercepts. Jimenez. Arias. Busquets gets it back. Could move up a gear here. Decent looking ball. Messi! It's hit the upright. Oh, he really got hold of that. The final whistle. Barcelona were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona certainly ran a perfect race from start to finish. Out of the
wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. For just joining us, we are all... He's gone for it! There it is!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on. This could be rather exciting.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Paris Saint-Germain didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Aimed long and direct. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's made certain that won't get through. Buffon gets it upfield. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Messi plays it forward. Paris Saint-Germain will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Well, this team is at their best, Peter, when on the counter-attack. They have the personnel to work it in devastating fashion.
Well intercepted, really well tuned in. Done very well to intervene. Messi tried to play it through.
Messi encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Cavani. Neymar spreads it towards the left. Shot at goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
That had to be more accurate. Umtiti goes looking. Marquinhos tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. Quick ball forward. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Mbappe, right through the middle. It's Rabiot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Rabiot really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Big chance, must be!
Marquinhos just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Luis Suarez! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Mbappe with a delicate ball. And it's Messi. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. To the keeper and go again. Jordi Alba does well there, alert. Breaks on here. Out wide to the right. Kimpembe tries to stroke it through. Hits one! This could fall anywhere! Forward it goes. Lobs it in gently. Up to meet it! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Messi has made his mark on this game. Suarez plays it out to the flank. Now it's Cavani. Neymar. There's a look. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Barcelona come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting. There is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Just brushed off the ball there. Kimpembe plays it forward. Vidal, aimed long and direct. Kimpembe. Vidal could move up a gear here. It's a fabulous position. Can he put it away? Draxler. Played out to the right. Now it's Cavani. Over it. Header! And it's been given away. Dembele looking for a decent ball in. Play for a throw. Barcelona get it back again. Whistle goes, he's been given offside. Played back in. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Dembele tries to get it forward quickly. And the through ball is intercepted. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Great leap! He will be livid with himself. Nelson Semedo. Cut out in the nick of time. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's Luis Suarez! And the flag's up.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's broken through. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cavani. Vidal gets it back. He's played him through. Paris Saint-Germain have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
He's on his way. Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
He goes long. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, that could cost them.
Neymar must have known he could ill afford to miss that. He's Mr. Angry now.
Nelson Semedo. He's through. He's in space and looking for options. Messi.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Aimed long and direct. Cavani looks to clip it forward.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Keeper goes long. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Goes for goal. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, he cut straight through the middle, only to find he had no cutting edge.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball. He's done very well to get to that.
Dembele is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Messi's cross.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Mbappe.
Paris Saint-Germain need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
He's got options out wide. He has it out wide now. Dembele. Forward it goes. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
And there's a lot more to read into.
a party rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop.
That's no lie, I've been wondering what my purpose is at night. As soon as I go, the answers is nothing but love. Tell everybody I'ma go wild, wild, wild west for the night. How about right now for the night? Yeah, we getting we acting wild, huh? Oh yeah, we getting we acting wild, huh? I give my everything, oh, this is stars. I give you every single thing, I give my heart. Oh yeah, we getting we acting wild, huh? Oh yeah, we getting we acting wild, huh? I give my everything, oh, this is stars. I give you every single thing, I give my heart. Go and not save you. Lose yourself and be a slave to the game. Lose yourself to gain and the fame. Lose yourself to all the money that you make. Lose yourself to all the people that you hate. Choose the bed you make, prepare to lay. I'm still the guy that's trying to pave a way. Still divided by the love and hate. Cruise for the sea just to think about life. Yeah, it's been a minute, I had to really dig deep. Little self-doubt can make you think twice. Giving my all so there's some kind of light. Live through the darkness and live through the pain. Tell you these things that I hope you relate to. Nothing but love that I crave. True, yeah, it's nothing but love that I crave. True, that's no lie. I've been wondering what my purpose is at night. As soon as I go, the answers is nothing but love. Tell everybody I'ma go wild, wild, wild west for the night. How about right now for the night? Yeah, we getting we acting wild, huh? Oh yeah, we getting we acting wild, huh? I give my everything, oh, this is stars. I give you every single thing, I give my heart. Oh yeah, we getting we acting wild, huh? Oh yeah, we getting we acting wild, huh? I give my everything, oh, this is stars.
Well, a very good evening to you. Lovely to have you along as we build up to this much anticipated game. We want to get it started as soon as possibly we can because, as you can see for yourself, there have been weather issues today. The officials making absolutely sure that it is safe and okay to go ahead. Nothing has been left to chance in terms of preparations. Preparations have been meticulous, understandably so, when you take into account these most testing of conditions. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Kostas Mitroglou. You know, for hoping for goals in this game, then he has
Going for goal! Marvellous goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So, a breakthrough all... It's Dembele!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's Vidal. Breaks on here. He's left his man. Vidal's cross. Towering header!
Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Strickland tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Well, Red, they've been good at that. Messi tries running with the ball at his feet. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Aye goes looking. Dembele takes the long option. He's away. It's broken loose. Oh, it's Dembele. Forward it goes. Messi! In it goes! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Strootman. And it's Mitroglou. Vidal plays it forward quickly. Strootman gets wrestled off the ball. Marseille not making any meaningful inroads despite all the time they've had with the ball. Jordi Alba. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Dembele. Surely he's gone for it! And it's there! And already they're looking to run away with it. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Messi plays it forward. Aimed long and direct. Payet. Out to the left it goes. It's a loose ball. Now it's Payet.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. Forward it goes. Strootman. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Going through. Messi. He's had a shot. Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Barcelona pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And the action is back on the way. Dembele. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Strootman. Payet plays it out to the flank. Jordi Alba passes it forward. Here it comes. Oh, it's Dembele. Coutinho. Well read, he sorted that out. Shakes the shoots! And he's straight offside.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Had a shot! Mondonda has that under control. Lucas Ocampos. Street. Piqué proves too strong there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Busquets plays it forward. Rami. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's pinged one through here. Goes for goal! No mistake! And still they continue with the onslaughts.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
It's become a case of men against boys. Philippe Coutinho. Nelson Semedo. Messi looking to run onto it. And Messi! And that's wide.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Ocampos. And it's got through. Marseille have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's gone a long way up and away. Philippe Coutinho. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Ocampos. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Has he picked him out? Oh, good interception. And it's Thauvin. Thauvin looks to dink one in. Look at the defender bombing forward. Cut out in the nick of time. Titi gets good distance on it. Lucas Ocampos. Dembele. He's one-on-one! And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Payet with a long pass. Philippe Coutinho. Ball's gone out of play. Mitroglou. Now it's Mitroglou. Ocampos plays a clever pass. Thauvin! Forward it goes. Messi. Vidal. Well positioned to make that interception. Struck. Goes looking. Thauvin. Payet. And it's Ocampos. It's a promising ball. Mitroglou is flagged offside.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
leg, tries lifting it over, and the flag has stayed down.
Nelson Semedo.
There is the final whistle. Barcelona were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. How do you look back on the game?
Blow my mind, blow my mind, blow my mind, blow my. I found a potion for fixing passion. Go tell your homegirls, get their reaction. Out in the ocean for satisfaction. Go tell your homegirls, what's their reaction? You got a little, you can use much more. Passion. Passion. Blow my mind, blow my mind. Passion. Passion. I got a potion, it fixes passion. Don't leave me floating out of the action. I'm sorry, happy belated birthday. Go tell the whole world, wonder what they'll say. You got a little, you can use much more. Passion. Passion. Blow my mind, blow my mind. Passion. Passion. Blow my mind, blow my mind. Please, good God, would you blow my mind? Blow my mind, blow my mind. Please, good God, would you blow my mind? Blow my mind, blow my mind. Blow my mind, blow my mind, blow my mind. Passion. Passion. I need it. Passion. Passion.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is Dembele hits it! Tries to get it forward quickly.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Honda. And now the breakaway, going through. Osako has a goal! He's scored! There is the breakthrough!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Japan grab an early lead. Good start. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Japan will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Yeah, I think possession is key to their whole game. They've just got to avoid a bad habit they're very aware of and not get too elaborate.
And it's Sakai. Defence has got rid of that. Osako. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. He's made sure that that won't get through. Attempts to play it through. He'll have a dip! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Yamaguchi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save him up here, I know. Defender's on the back foot. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Back to the keeper and try something new. Yamaguchi. Nagatomo. And it's Inui. Back for a throw. It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Out again for a throw-in. Yoshida. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Vidal. And it's Osako. Shoots! What about it? A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Japan are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now.
Shapes the shoots! Back of the net! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Honda. Messi. Messi. That is a terrific run. It's anyone's ball. Messi! Yoshida. Nagatomo. Barcelona are trailing here with the first half almost done. With a delicate ball. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Dembele. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Saka. And he's made certain that won't get through. Osako spreads it towards the left. He's got away. Nagatomo has it in a wide position, so what next? Looking to shoot! And we hit half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
We are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Yoshida. Saka. Yamaguchi. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And he's going long. Here it comes. Sergio Busquets. Piqué positions himself well and cuts it out. Ter Stegen gets it upfield. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Now it's Honda. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Dembele gets it back. Shoots! Really well taken goal. Barcelona are back in business.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
You would think the first substitutions will be coming up pretty soon. Now it's Honda. He's through, and Honda! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And they get themselves in front.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Aimed long and direct. Dembele's... and the finish! He scored! Kawashima reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Nagatomo. And it's Honda. TT gets it back. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Has There's a hit! Luis Suarez. Yamaguchi plays it forward. Inui. Honda plays it out to the wing. Inui. Pass deflected over the goal line for a corner. Titi boots it to safety.
Japan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And it's Vidal. Done very well to intervene. Yoshida does well to read it and intercepts. Dembele. He's through. It's a brilliant interception.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Honda ready with 2 goals under his belt. Final seconds, this has to be it. Well positioned to make that interception. There's a long ball. Barcelona to make one last surge forward. It's a loose ball. Messi. Coutinho. And the shot! This could fall anywhere. Messi with a definite foul there. Nagatomo. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's left his man. Up he gets! Inui. There is the final whistle. Terrific match. Universal commitment to attack.